What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Shed and Blues. Time to talk about more transfer news involving outgoings. So all we're going to be talking about for the next week: outgoing sales. Fire sale going on at Chelsea now. Come now, buy one, maybe even get one free. You never know. We've shipped a load off to Saudi, but now we're talking about players like Christian Pulisic. We're talking about Ruben Loftus-Cheek, Ethan Ampadu. We're talking about Callum Hudson, Odoi, some of those loan army guys, some of those players that are on the fringe of the squad that just are never going to break in, that are not in Poch's plans for next season, that have never really hit the heights that we expected them to. Let's start off with Christian Pulisic, shall we? Spoke about him yesterday with Leon, but it looks like AC Milan are getting serious. After the sale of Tonali, they've got money to burn. They're looking to strengthen their attacking options, and Christian Pulisic is high on that list. So it looks like a couple of clubs are interested in Captain America, and maybe he can find some form there and get back to his best in Milan. Maybe that could suit him best, maybe going out to Italy or France like I mentioned yesterday. But yeah, definitely Christian Pulisic is definitely looking like he is leaving the club. Where his destination will be, who knows? But Milan look like they're serious. They're coming for him. So who knows with that one. Look, we know Loftus-Cheek pretty much done deal now. Signed, sealed, delivered. He's going to Milan. Pulisic might be joining him. So 14 million with a 3 million add-ons. That's pretty decent, actually, to be fair. Ruben Loftus-Cheek will always hold a good place in my heart. Always liked that player. My son's favourite player, if you know, you know about that. Um, um, yeah, it was just that stupid game in America cost him, really. He was a big part of the Sarri era for me in that midfield. He came in, he broke in, did some bits in the Europa League, was a huge part of us making it to the final, and before the final they play a stupid friendly in America and he goes and gets injured and he's never the same again. He had loan spells which were awful, and then like at Fulham when they got relegated, he comes back, and I will say this for him, he was a good servant. When called upon he did a job, but never hit the heights that we expected of him. So not surprised that he's leaving. Hope for the best, really, for him, really. I hope he can do well in Italy. It might suit him out there. He's got strength, he's got speed, he's got stamina, he's got a bit of skill. So who knows? The league might suit him. It has done for players like Tamori, Abraham, players that have come through our academy. So why not Ruben Loftus-Cheek? Milan see something in him. The deal is pretty much done. So good luck to Ruben Loftus-Cheek in Milan. Always going to be a Chelsea man. We'll always thank you for the stuff you've done at the club. Like I said, the goals in Europa League, the semi-final goal against Palace in the Cup, even though we didn't win the FA Cup anyway. But he had moments in the team. He did well last season. When called upon, he stepped up. Was one of the players that actually you knew would go out there. He might not be good enough, but he'd give you his all. And he did that for us every time he pulled on a shirt. So you can't ask more than that. Let's talk about Ethan Ampadu. Another player that we had high hopes for, but just loan after loan after loan. And it looks like he's fed up. He's got 1 year left on his contract. And Chelsea are looking to sell him by all accounts. Looking for around 12 million, which is pretty cheap, but they want to add on maybe a sell-on clause to that, get some percentage back if he does do bits somewhere else and goes on to be, who knows, the next Nathan Ake or someone like that, because it has happened in the past to us. Like I said, Nathan Ake, look what happened there. That bit us in the arse, didn't it, really? So who knows with Ethan Ampadu. He may be given a chance, but I can't see it happening with other players coming through. We've got Enzo in the midfield, we've got Santos, we've got Carney, Chukwuemeka, Cassidy that they're looking at. Ethan Ampadu, does he fit in really? I don't know yet. He might do. Poch might give him a chance, but I can't see it happening. There are a lot of clubs in the Premier League, Italy and Spain that are looking interested in him. So he's one to watch really, Ethan Ampadu on the way out of Chelsea. Good news for Exeter, I suppose. 20% there really for them. and any sale Chelsea makes. So bit of cash for them, which will make them happy. But there you go. That's the news on Ethan Ampadu. Trevor Chalobah looks like he could possibly be leaving as well. He's fallen down the pecking order, really. Even with Koulibaly leaving, he's still behind the likes of Fofana, Badiashile, Silva, and even possibly Colwill as well. Does he get in front of any of them? I don't think so. So he's probably fifth in the choice, really, at the moment, even now. And we may even bring in another centre-back. There's still possibilities there. There's still rumours going around. But like I said, incomings are going to be next week, really, because there's nothing really major going on in that department. But for Trevor Chalobah, it looks like a loan might be the best option for him. Inter Milan, again, their name being mentioned with ours. I don't like it, but it is what it is. So Inter Milan could be the club that he could be going to. Another player off to Italy. Another player off to Milan. This time it's the blue side. Could be joining the likes of Aspilicueta there. A loan deal could be the best option for Trevor Chalobah, I do believe. Or a sale, maybe. He never, for me, quality player, good squad player. Would like to keep him as a backup, but he's never going to get into the first team. And if he wants first team football, he's going to have to look elsewhere, in my opinion. Speaking of looking elsewhere, let's talk about Callum Hudson-Odoi. By all accounts, had a terrible time in Leverkusen in Germany. Didn't do what it was expected of him, really. So he's coming back, but there will be talks with Pochettino, but I can't see him getting what he wants. He ain't going to be able to get into the first team. Let's have it right. He just never really hit the heights expected of him. Poch might be able to get something out of him, who knows. But by all accounts, yeah, Chelsea are looking to sell him. There were rumours about him going to Saudi, but I wouldn't read too much into that. I would read into the interest from other Premier League teams like Nottingham Forest, West Ham, Fulham, and a few others as well that are looking and sniffing around Callum Hudson-Odoi. They could get him pretty cheap now. Remember the days when Bayern Munich were interested in him, wanting to buy him? Well, long gone are those days. Yeah, teams could be picking him up from around 10 million now. Wow. What a shame that is. But maybe a change of scene, change of club could be a best thing for Callum Hudson-Odoi. Given a chance to have regular first team football. I have to wait and see on that one. But I can't see him staying at Chelsea. That's my opinion there. Like I said, any incomings, nothing's happening really. We've heard rumours of Osimhen. We've heard rumours of Manigan. Both going to cost an arm and a leg. It could happen, but I can't see Chelsea breaking the bank this transfer window, to be honest with you. They might do some big business, but nothing's happening this very soon. Caicedo, probably going to have a news break of him next week, I'd imagine, a bid going in. But for now, it's all about the outgoings, it's all about the sales. We're clearing out the deadwood, and they're doing a good job. We can't deny that. We can't deny that. The amount of players that have gone already is phenomenal. More to go as well. More to go, and it's unheard of, unprecedented that a club are able to get rid of so many players in one window, but they're doing it. They're doing it, so we can't complain so far. It's just who they bring in. That's going to be the interesting thing. Can't wait for that to start happening. So next week should be pretty interesting. But I'll be back tomorrow to let you know any more news of any more outgoings. But let me know what you think down below on the sales of Loftus-Cheek, Ampadu, Pulisic, Hudson-Odoi, Chalobah. Let me know what you think down below. Thanks for watching. If you haven't done already, smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.